What's going on, guys? King Tragic back with another video on the channel, and today this one's near and dear to me, man. I had to do this. Took it to a place called Grand Lux. If you're not familiar with Grand Lux, it is actually under the same ownership as the Cheesecake Factory. You can immediately notice when you go in because a lot of the decor and some of the menu items are the same, but the menu items are actually different too. And for a long time when it first opened up, which was probably about 10 years ago, me and my friends would go almost at least once or twice a week. I am not exaggerating. So Grand Lux Cafe is located in the Garden State Plaza in Paramus, New Jersey. And they're on DoorDash, which when I saw that, we had to get the order. It has a 4.5 star rating out of 6,500 plus ratings. And as a person who's eaten there a lot, it is definitely worth it. I did get two of my favorite dishes. Got some new appetizers. I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm just super ready for this. Let me start with my favorite appetizer. You can see it off to the side. Chucky is watching right now. He's trying to take them. These right here. Oh boy. These are called Asian nachos. I got this every single time we went there. I haven't had them in years. And what they are is instead of a tortilla, they use a wonton. They deep fry it. And then they add wasabi glaze, a soy glaze, a peanut glaze, chicken, and I believe it's mozzarella cheese, and they serve it alongside this like rice. Just let me get one for you real quick. Make sure oh yeah. Oh man, this takes it back right here. If you know, you know. I can't wait to bite this. So good. So much depth in the flavor. The bite from the wasabi. Nice chunks of chicken. You start to get a little hint of that peanut at the very end. Obviously that soy influence you get in there too. Super addictive. I've taken many a person, it's gonna get messy, in my life, you have to move these, to Grand Lux, and I'm always like, yo, you have to try these Asian nachos. And every person I take that's had them will tell you that these things, y'all ain't ready, this is the good bite. Are just incredible. Just the word, anybody who has a peanut allergy, they do have a lot of peanut going on in there. But if you ask for it and you order it, every single time the waiter or the waitress will come up to you and say, have you ever had these before? No matter what your answer is, they will still inform you, are you aware that it has peanut? They will tell you every single time. You know, so they do their due diligence. You can get it without the peanut. Because there's actual peanuts on here as well as like a peanut glaze. Look, it's incredible. Look at this chicken. Like, this is where it's at. That just brings me back, man. Not even a joke. Back then, early 20s, me and actually the dude, my best friend, the one you see in the unfiltered videos, once on a weekend and once during the week. Back then we were working like normal type 9-to-5 jobs, so we would go to the gym in the afternoon, and then go to Grand Lux. And once we found these on a menu, it was a wrap. And just like now, as you can see me eating the whole damn thing, I would end up full before my food came out. It happens all the time. But this right here was my GOAT Grand Lux order. These two. Though I will say this. I've had a lot of things on that menu. It's changed a little bit over the years. I've never had anything that I disliked. And if you're a fan of like the Cheesecake Factory, they serve the same cheesecakes, cakes. They got like a red velvet cake that's the size of like a football. It's that kind of place. But there are some differences. They don't serve these at the Cheesecake Factory. When you get that real crispy, bro, I'm telling you, if you're near a Grand Lux, or you've been to the Grand, don't fall, oh, it's gonna fall. Or you've been to a Grand Lux, and you haven't had those, must order. Slam dunk. I have to eat this one. Just this one. Look at this. The fusion of the nacho with the chicken, it's perfect, man. Oh, big chunks of chicken. And not picturing this because it's in their brunch menu, but I'll help you out. If you go there for brunch, they have lemon pancakes with like ricotta cheese, ricotta, however you want to call it, and their beignets. Thank me later. Also, because I love to torture myself, I did get the mac and cheese skillet because it's their most popular item. They always have a popular menu section on like DoorDash. So over here, I figured I'd try these out. So it's not the kind of mac and cheese that I make, but sometimes this be good. So I'm not gonna sit here and cap. Like, this might hit. Let's try it though. Let's do. Is it cheesy? Not really. This got a little. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. We gotta search. Okay, there's some actual cheese, but it was like, hold on. Now, this is the bite. Like this, I didn't want to pass judgment because I know sometimes when you put it in a container, it don't hit the same. So I'm trying to be nice because they almost got slayed, bro. Hold on. That's a weird one. First of all, they're using like the corkscrew noodles. You can see like the spirals. There's not a crazy amount of cheese. It's not a crazy amount of cheese sauce. That's why I had to look, because I was expecting more of a cheese sauce. And it's not super creamy. But the taste is similar to the type of mac and cheese that I grew up eating. Where it's, you know, if you know, you know. It's very, I can't, y'all get what I'm saying. Some of y'all get, I don't understand. Okay. But it's missing something. It's like just missing seasoning. But it's alright. I feel like this would be good with something, but alone, this is not Mom's mac and cheese. I gave it a chance though, right? That's fair. I ate like half the damn thing. It's just not, it's not bringing into points of something that I order again. Speaking of which, if you're new to the channel, hi, I love you. You might not know this, but I'm a huge fan of what you see in front, which are Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. So anytime I see like sauteed Brussels sprouts, I know, just give them a chance, my boy. Okay? So this is what it looks like. They got a nice sauteed, nice little char on them. That's better than a damn mac and cheese. Hold on, I'm trying to see something. Better. I know no one cares about Brussels sprouts, but I do. They got a little bit of bitterness to them. Some garlic, olive oil. Let me get it here again. Say what they're glazed with is the one thing that's escaping me. It's definitely something that they added to char it that had like a sugar content. No, I'm gonna say it's damn good. Look how much sprouts are left. Look how much mac is left. Sprouts. Almost dropped my thing. Sprouts are delicious. I don't like that. Alright, one more chance mac and cheese. I want to like it. It's not bad. But I would never order it again. It's missing something. It's like it doesn't know whether it wants to be the cream version, using the bechamel cream sauce, or the baked version. It's like a skillet, so it's like right in the middle. I'm a bit of a harsh mac and cheese critic, I ain't gonna lie. But last but not least, as I chew the sprout, this right here, this is what you need. This is called Sunday night pasta. And what it is, slow braised short ribs with ground beef, onions, garlic, tomatoes over spaghettini. That's it. When I tell you, first of all, it's Sunday night. Which you should know, like if you get down on Sunday nights, this is what it's all about. Do y'all do this? Like y'all be doing that? I don't really do that. I just grab it and eat it. It's fat. Let's make sure we get the short rib on here though. Look at the size of that. Hey, bro. Get back on here. That's because it's tender as hell. But look at the size of that short rib on there. This is about to, whew. Spaghetti. The short ribs is so tender, and it adds such a different dimension than what you would get. That plum tomato right there. Boom. Than you would get from a different kind of sauce because of the depth that's in there. I'm getting red wine too. What the hell? There we go. The short rib itself, it's so good. Gotta get that on there. Legit. As far as from a chain restaurant, this is one of my favorite pastas from any of them. And don't come at me with that Olive Garden. I don't really do. Can't do Olive Garden. Not that I dislike it. I just can't do it. I had to take this off because I need to get in here. Like I'm trying to get in here. Now, I know that a lot of places talk about how, not even talk about, but when I left to go to school, I went to school in Iowa, and I couldn't believe my eyes. And I'm not bashing it. It's just different from around here. Like some places, Olive Garden is like fancy Italian food, but not here. You know, so it's hard to judge because you've got so many good Italian restaurants. Now, not to mention, a lot of my friends are Italian. Look at that tomato. Oh, that's good. spaghetti. Tiny spaghetti, thin spaghetti. Cooked al dente. And there's enough pasta in here to feed you for about 3 days. I'll sit there and eat the whole thing. The short rib alone is worth the shot. I don't really skimp on it because it's in like every bite. You know what I'm saying? Another piece right here. But yeah, these, two things. You go, get these. I wouldn't steer you wrong. If you've been to Grand Lux, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite thing from there? I've had a lot of other stuff. Chicken Royale, which is like their signature dish, fire. A lot of their appetizers, fire. Their burgers, fire. Their desserts, fire. And believe it or not, they actually make a good jambalaya. Okay. Stop eating. Stop eating. Let me get short. Look at this. Come on, I'm not gonna not eat that. That was a whole short rib and a whole tomato. Speaking of dessert, what you see here, let me explain this to you. When you first go to the Grand Lux, they will ask you in the beginning if you want any warm dessert. You have to order it 30 minutes beforehand because they actually bake it to order. Now, it costs about $10. Now, in a pack of these, you get, I believe, like 7 or 8. There's 4 that I'm staring at, but I gave half away. There's also a piece right here, so you don't know. But, excuse me, these are the same exact cookies. Now, you can get these for $3, in case you feel like skimping. You get these for $3. They're the same exact cookie, they're just not warm. Now, I'm from the trenches, we could put these in the microwave, but let me show you what these is about. Also, because they're so glazy, they get stuck together, but they're really good. So what you see here is a pecan chocolate chip cookie. Don't make fun of me because I say pecan. Well, some people say pecan, okay? It's the damn pecan. Anyway, they are delicious. I used to get the real deal, like the dozen joint, even better. You put these in the microwave, same thing. But they're still super soft, but they're super dense. You only need about a couple of these. Huge chunks of chocolate chips in here. Good amount of pecan, you can taste it. I used to get that dozen, and I'll ask them for 2 glasses of milk. I'll sit there afterward. Every time. Look at that. Ridiculous. And if you ever just want to pop in there and just grab the cookies, it's better than going to Mrs. Fields. You don't have to order anything because I have them in the front. I'm gonna get one more. This just takes me back. Me and the homies, we spent a lot of time at the Lux. After all the time, man. And sometimes we'd go, like a Saturday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday, whatever, and we would sit there till like close with the cookies and just be like, because we ate so much. I would eat way more than what you're seeing right now because I would usually get 3 or 4 appetizers, finish this entire pasta, and eat most of those nachos because we would get 2 orders. Real talk. You don't want to know how many calories are in all this. Anyway. I'm not going to hold y'all. The reason I got this was because when I saw it on DoorDash, I said, no way, they deliver? I have to get it. I had a whole different thing planned. When I saw this, it's go time. You know what I'm saying? So, some of you haven't had Grand Lux. Like I said, very similar to the Cheesecake Factory. It's different menu items, but the vibe is the same. And if you're near one and you haven't tried it, and this is like your, you know, should I try it or not? Yes. Get the Asian nachos. Get the Sunday night pasta. Don't get the smacked. You might like it. You might, but don't. But like, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I have to say about that. Anyway, it's been your boy King Shrats. We will be back in the kitchen tomorrow, right? Right. More content. I love y'all. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.